offense set to begin the drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
I did like his
5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference. Here you're down for a loss.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Open man is Ibuka.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Sanders to throw.
Looking for a slot man, and he's got him. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A give to ETN running right.
And he is out of bounds in
the offensive line, firing out, creating plenty of space, and a big run ensued.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville. On play action, here's Shadur. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Dawson Knox, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Go.
They'll drop the throw.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get
past the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And the Titans first down.
7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
18 Cut 19.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
70 Rangers. 19 tight.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he comes back with one complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Come on.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Jags are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now Sanders. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's taken inside his own 40. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Titans. Emeka Egbuka in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. They'll look to throw. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. He's got a man, complete. gets it all the way down to the 13-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of .30. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. He'll look to throw. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. 34 yards. And the Jaguars take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They go play action here on first down. That'll be caught by Rice. Down the left sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin Lloyd, the one to get home and earn that sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Titans. Jaden Reed, 60 yards. And the Titans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football. Sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
There he goes left side. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. De'Ami Brown, 55 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18. 5, 6, the Eagles. 6.
He'll look to throw.
He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And they call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it here. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Jaguars get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive will have the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll set up a throw.
That one caught by Rice.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
Here we go. Set. 65.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Rice will go in motion left. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka.
Only able to gain a couple there. 3rd and 7 now. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Now ETN to start the drive.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And ETN going to have a Jags first down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Set. Black 40. Hut, hut.
They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Out of the gun now on third down.
He'll try and do this himself.
It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He completes it to Hunter. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Travis Hunter
from 21 yards away.
And the Jaguars extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. To begin the drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 45 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
Back to throw now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The offense on third down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw here.
A short throw taken in by Conqueror.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 40. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. In motion right is Robinson. Back to throw again. Robinson's got him.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Wan'Dale Robinson,
40 yards.
And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
He'll take this to the 46.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Set. Ready. Black.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. The third down conversion successful. A gain of 11.
Ready?
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Set. Cut.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Jags, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for the Titans, it's another week to forget as they're going to fall to 1-12 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Good game as expected. Offensively, we look good. Defensively, we look good. Great win. Seems like we had a plan early in the week. Drill until we knew exactly what was going to. All that shit. Long day. I have time to read. We all wanted this win. Coach lit the fire, and I just did whatever I could. Yeah, you did a good job. This was for the fans. I praise the front office. I praise the front office, man. We've been doing great. We've been doing great, man. Front office. We've been running the ball. We've been passing it. Let's see what we look like. Anytime you turn the ball over 4 times against an offense that we run, I mean, it's going to be high scoring. You know, unfortunately, I'm not the type to, I mean, if you got 4 turnovers in this second, third quarter, my mindset is to keep playing. So I'm not going to slow down for you. Just way too many turnovers, 4 turnovers. He won a time of possession, but like I say, you gave me the ball 4 times. So, I mean, that's what, 7 times 4, 7, 14, 21, 28. That's 28 points off the rip with the way we run in our offense. 131 yards rushing. We outdid them as far as the rushing category. Let's see. Shador, 443, 6 TDs, 1 interception. We only threw the ball 18 times. So that's what I try to tell people, man. It's not necessarily throwing the ball a lot. It's more so just, we have a very explosive offense. So we only threw it 18 times. Damn, I wish I would have been able, if I would have known that, I would have threw it a lot more. He threw it 36 times. I mean, if I would have threw it 36 times in this type of game, it would have been outrageous. So I just didn't want to do that. Rushing wise, as I said before, we did have a total of 100-something yards rushing. My goal was to try to get one of these guys over 100. We couldn't, but they did get over 100 together. It's pretty good. We led the game in rushing with 2 backs. Pretty good. Wide receivers, this kid here, man, every time I saw him, he was open. That's the thing about the way. I think, let me see, his longest was 76. but he had 155 run after catch. That's the thing about it, man. You might get Diami Brown one game, then you might get Knox one game. Hunter didn't do much this game. You might get Hunter one game. I'm never really looking at one particular player. I'm just looking at the guy that's open. That's what makes us dangerous. But shout out to him. He had a career day. Defensively, not as great, but the style we play, we want you to turn it over. You turn it over, then I can score. So 4 interceptions, great defense. We lead in the league in defensive turnovers. We play like the Bears in real life. We should be leading the league now in turnovers. We have the worst defense. Well, one of the worst. I'm going to just say the worst, but we have the number one defense in turnovers. So you come into the game wanting to throw it. I mean, that's pretty much what I want you to do. We also have 24 sacks. So we're top 10 in that category. It's pretty good. Rushing, top 4. Top 4 in rushing, man. That's pretty good, considering that I do love to throw it. I think that's good. And then pass offense, number 1. That's probably going to change. Bears haven't played his game yet. Like everybody haven't played. But for the most part, we're playing good ball, man. It's just about playoffs. It's about what we do under the bright lights. So we'll get some of these interviews this week. Cowboys, Jets should be a big one. Cowboys trying to fight for the NFC East. Colts and the Bucks should be a good one. The only thing about when you play early, you have to wait. Bears and the Saints should be a good one. But you have to wait. That's the only thing I hate about playing my games early. Now I have to wait because I honestly don't even play Madden besides just the league games. But I'm always studying the game. So the rest of our games we're going to pretty much sit guys soon. We got the Colts, Bills. If the Colts win 2 more games, I'm going to rest my starters. There's no need, to prove anything. We just pretty much get ready for the playoffs. Let's see. Colts play. Okay, so they play the Bucks, Texans, Saints, Titans, Jags. If the Colts lose one of these 3 games, then we'll keep playing our way through with the starters. I don't want to risk injury. I just don't want to risk any injuries. But if the Colts win all 3 of these games, then we're just gonna have our backups in. We're not gonna show the Colts anything until playoff time. Then we'll finish out with the Titans, and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, man, I mean, it's great year. We will discuss the incentive ticket. It's always fun around this time of the year. Sliders. Passing sliders was moved. But as I said before, when cover 3 is cover 3. I know what that looked like. Where is that shit at? Here you go. Sliders. You moved it to 48. 45 pass blocking. All this shit here. But like I said, it's coverage is gonna still look the same The only way that I would not be effective passing the ball is if you put the pass blocking to like 0 or 10 or 5, because I don't care how good of a reader you are. If you don't have blocking, then you can't be successful. So the only way I would not be good at passing is if you lower this QB accuracy to like 0, pass blocking has to be the 0, wide receiver catching has to be the 0, some shit like that. But I mean, I don't know if that was Mike's intention, was to try to slow me down as far as passing or not. It's really a personal thing. It's just a personal decision. Do I want to stop passing much or do I not? And this year we did that. We stopped passing. Well, we still passed. I mean, I'm not going to change my style, but we also ran the ball as well. So, I mean, what can you say now? You know, those that say he only can pass, here's your proof that I can run as well. You know, so at this point, man, only way that I could not be effective is if I just put the controller down. And that will be the only way. See you guys for week 14. Peace.